Welcome to Motors and Medicine. On today's episode, I'm going to be showcasing a car that I've been promising for the last little bit. In this video, we're going to be doing a review of this 2021 Acura NSX, wrapped in blue, PPF protected, of course. It belongs to a colleague of mine. So this should be super fun. I'm going to be going over several aspects of the car, taking it for a little bit of a drive, and then we'll do an exhaust clip and see how that ends with the video. But without further ado, we'll get going. All right, so this is actually a 2022 Acura NSX. This one is the special edition. This is a Type S. And this particular car, like I said, is wrapped in a beautiful blue wrap job. It has a 3.5 liter twin turbo V6, 600 horsepower, and that is mated to 2 electric motors in the front. So this particular vehicle is a hybrid and all-wheel drive, so it really gets off the line quick. We will be checking to see how well it performs. So I'm gonna go ahead and open the door here and see how the interior looks. All right, so we get in here. Here on the door panel, we've got beautiful red stitched leather. Same thing with the seats. It's got Alcantara inserts in the middle to keep you bolstered well and to keep you in place. Side bolsters of the seats are quite firm and nice. Got some NSX badging there on the seat. Steering wheel has some dry carbon fiber on the top and in the inserts here. It's got a nice touch screen there. This, of course, is a dual clutch automatic. I believe it's an 8-speed dual clutch. And it's just a 2-seater, as you guys know. So I'm gonna go ahead and pause the video while I pop the hood. All right, so this is under the front hood. This is the dual electric motors here. And this is obviously a mid-engine car, so the gas engine is in the back. But I just wanted to show you guys that real quick. All right, here we have the rear engine cover. I didn't want to open it because it's really just a glass cover that opens, and you really can't see much under the all the covering and the shielding here in the back. But you can see that it is carbon fiber, and you can see the twin air intakes right there. All right, and of course this car has carbon fiber accents throughout, as well as a lot of aero. The brakes on this are carbon ceramic. It's got 4 piston calipers in the back and 6 piston calipers in the front, cross drilled, massive carbon ceramic brakes. These are 2-piece rotors, 245/35 rubber in the front, and 305/30 rubber in the back. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get going with test drive. So I'm gonna go ahead and set up the equipment and we'll get rolling. All right, so here we are in the car. I'm gonna go ahead and get it started, and then we'll see how the drive turns out. All right. So we're going to put it in sport. And away we go. Oh, let's make sure that the parking brake. All right. Here we go. All right, so this car, like many other cars like it, sits very low. This is basically a bona fide supercar, so I'm going to approach this egress very gingerly to avoid any scraping. And here we go. Alright, so like I mentioned, this Acura NSX, this is a special limited edition that was released in 2022. This car has 600 horsepower, twin turbo V6, 3.5 liter with an 8-speed dual clutch transmission. It is extremely responsive and fast. We're going to see how this thing performs in sport mode here. Just waiting here at the light to turn onto the road, and then we're going to go do our drive. Alright, apologize for the glare. Here we go. So this car is cruising really nice. What I feel right away, driving impressions, is that it's actually sprung. It's sprung tightly, but not so much that you're getting bounced around. It just feels like it's very well sorted in the suspension department. I believe that this car comes with like a Multimatic type self-adjusting shock at all four corners, so you really get a ton of adjustment, especially in different modes. Here we are turning onto the street, and let's see if we can hit it. We'll get up to about 30 and then we'll give it a shot here. Alright, wow. This car is lightning quick. Lightning quick. This car got up to speed very quickly. Hard to compare it to, say, my Mustang, because I've been doing that, you know, with every car that I drive, because, you know, you have to. I mean, I don't own supercars like this, but my Mustang has about 900 horsepower, and it's really, really fast. This car felt like it hit a little bit harder down low, and then it just kind of carried the speed up top. It's very quick. This is a very fast car, no question about it. This car can do 0 to 60 in like 2.7 seconds, in that neighborhood. And I don't know what the top speed is. I believe it's 197 miles an hour, if I'm not mistaken, if memory serves. But at the end of the day, this car is a fantastic daily driver supercar, because at the end of the day, it's an Acura. And Acura is basically the luxury brand edition of Honda. So you get yourself a car that can do just about anything in a reliable way. You don't have to worry about reliability issues like you would with, say, a Lamborghini, a Ferrari, McLaren even. And McLarens are fairly reliable from what I understand. But this Acura NSX is a very perfect compromise because it's not terribly expensive. This particular car, when it was released, had an MSRP of about $160,000, but since they don't make these anymore, that price has definitely gone up. If you want an Acura NSX Type S, you're going to be looking at $200,000 plus. So it is definitely an exclusive car to own. I'm very impressed with the braking. This car has phenomenal grab on those carbon ceramics. It slowed from the speed that we got to, which I will not disclose, very quickly. We're going to be turning here onto our usual road, just so that we can see what's going on with how this handles the bumps. And not too bad, you know, because in Sport Plus mode, which is what it's in right now, it definitely has a little bit more, shall I say, tautness to the suspension, mainly because we're in a more performance-oriented mode. The throttle response was obviously very aggressive, but you know, Acura has been around for a number of years in the United States. I believe Acura made its debut back in like the late 80s here in the United States. Acura NSX was first introduced here back in 1991, And back then, the Acura NSX was just a beautiful supercar, made about 271 horsepower, something like that. And then later editions had 290. But this car is just a completely different ball of wax. I mean, this car's got, you know, hybrid technology, all-wheel drive, twin turbo V6, 3.5 liter, and the combined output's 600 horsepower. This car just really gets it. It's fast, and I would love to own one of these from a daily driver perspective, because you can drive it every day. You never feel like you're ever going to get tired of this, because it's a car that gets it done for you. You know, you can cruise it around in just electric mode for up to, I think, 35-40 miles an hour, and just kind of creep out of your neighborhood without waking the neighbors. And then if you really want to get down and boogie, you just put it into different mode and hit the gas, and you're having a great time. So I have to hand it to Acura for making a car that is so incredible and performs extremely well. All right, we've pulled back into the lot now. I'm gonna be making my way back up in here, and I'm gonna park this car. As you can see, I parked my Bronco really close. All right, now let's see if we can get this car. Let's see. I want to get this parked just right so that there's no worry about getting any door dings or anything from people that come into this parking lot for their business. All right, I think I'm going to stop about right there. That should give me enough room to get the camera behind and do an exhaust clip. So, hang on one sec. I'll go get that camera set up, and we'll be right back. All right, so now I've got the camera set up back here behind the car. I'm gonna go ahead and give it a couple of revs so you guys can hear the exhaust, and then we'll close it down. All right, guys, so hopefully you guys enjoyed that sound clip. I had a real great time, just a ball driving this car. This car is so amazing. It really gets it done. I'm so appreciative of all my colleagues that allow me to drive their really cool supercars and do cool videos on. So if you guys appreciated this content in this video, please do me a favor. Hit the thumbs up, like it, subscribe, hit the notification bell if you would, and then we'll come back to you on our next video, and we'll take care of that and go from there. So appreciate all your support. Until next time, this is Motors and Medicine signing off. Thanks.